Hi, it's Matthew from Tarlads, and this is Garry from Statewide.
Pleased to meet you, Matt. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Garry.
Thanks, Matthew.
What led you to develop your sports and health care range of products?
It's a long journey, Matt. Having been involved in the sports medicine field with football clubs and being a sports trainer at local football and having a background with many teams at the elite level, particularly AFL, and then led on to local community football and a number of other sports. Not here in Australia, but also international. I had travelled with the Australian team back in the early 1990s and the 2000. But having worked with clubs and using products that were very harsh and very driven around the petrochemical scenario, and being a masseur by profession and rubbing down players and athletes at the high level and also just at the domestic community level, found my hands were very, very sore, dry, cracked and irritated and they'd be very painful. I was very fortunate in my journey to meet some very, very supportive people, particularly in the natural health. I went to what they call the Mind, Body and Spirit shows in Melbourne back in the mid to late 80s. I met two of the ladies that would be considered as the gurus worldwide in aromatherapy. I was very enthusiastic to understand the processes of how effective natural products is against synthetic and harsh chemical products. And then by working with people in my own clinical practice, of which I was in for 20 years, and massaging people for the same reasons, same sort of complaints. Not a major or monumental change, but as soon as I introduced the aromatherapy into my practice through massage oils, through vaporization, which was more an emotional release, but also with the aromatherapy oils added to the massage base, the results of the people just absolutely went through the roof, and the feedback I got from the people with the satisfaction of the results of the massage and just how they felt afterwards really sold me on it. And having known many people through pharmaceutical industries over my many years of being in the profession of massage and sports medicine, decided to explore the possibility of developing some products. Spoke to a couple of people from a very large pharmaceutical company about getting some support. So one of the partners and directors of the company put me in a pathway to meet some very highly qualified, very well-known people in natural health, and then met some people that developed aromatherapy products, and then as a result we sat down and started working on formulas. And it wasn't something that was easy, Matt. It took a lot of time, a lot of back and forth, a lot of research. I would say possibly in the range of probably 6 to 8 years to get the actual final formulation. I went to the next level, adding a few more ingredients to the base. So the base was always around a heat cream with no petrochemicals or parabens, and then added some very big, powerful sort of things to really up the ante with the product. And those, when we started with, say, a heat cream, then adding to the heat cream the likes of magnesium, ginger, clove, and turmeric. And as soon as that hit the market, the feedback I get from people who've used it in all walks of life, and particularly high levels of competition. I'm talking about, elite athletes, and not only that, people with community sport, and also the aging generation. The feedback I get is absolutely staggering. I could just about write encyclopedias about the people that rang me and complimented me on the product, how it all come about. I'm sort of proud of the achievement, but more the driving passion is to know it's working for people and it doesn't have the harsh petrochemical or side effects, and knowing that people out there are using it and getting results, and that's really all I wish for, and that's what I've sort of set my mind on, and the results are just absolutely staggering.